taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
Fucking when he's there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Wiggles free. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He'll pull it on the read. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Marshall quick to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it set up on the outside. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, we're still happy to get the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. At the 35, he's open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this
time and time again.
Force feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they tacked on the extra point.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides the back and leaves it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll set up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense.
Yeah.
Steps away.
That's awesome.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Offense facing 4th down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers.
College horse.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
How we going?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Power football with the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying,
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this round. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the catch. It's Woody. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Herd!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's Woody. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Great job by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Right on the money. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down.
Oh, I can't see.
He's down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Marshall!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kennesaw State Owls. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field to start this game off. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So UNLV's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing,
Turning it on! Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finding an escape route. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. The Rebels line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Extending the play. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the...
And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw. At the 20, he's got space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Woody. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over Wake Forest. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up. To the air on 2nd down. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Bender. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he's got some space. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he makes the catch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Let's send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. Inside the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And with that last carry, into triple digits. Over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
We got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time. Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field, see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woody. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Makes the grab on the left. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of...
You don't give a hoot! Kennesaw State does! Touchdown, Owls! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he'll be smacked to the ground. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the ground to try to move the chains. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play. And here it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. Wants to throw on first down.
So bad.
Here's the pressure. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. They'll move the tight end. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
On the play.
The Rebels send out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The give on the inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Wants to return it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
There's no point. The ball the same spot. Oh.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. It doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll line up for a second down play. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. They go to the ground, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Dorsey. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy can run in his sleep, too. They rep this over and over and over. It's like clockwork for this guy.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The handoff keeps working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end.